Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. That's swung out to Crosby Merritt.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Commanders are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's into the end zone. What a response. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. One possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniel. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st down, Washington.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's to Krosky Merritt. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. Let's go. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Throwing again. Daniel. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
19, Cougar 19.
Daniels going to throw again. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the air again is Daniel. Back out to the flat, and it's complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commander. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one batted away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end Dallas Goedert that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone. And a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready.
Throwing now. Daniel. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19, 70, Warriors 70.
Daniels now on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
The motion man here is McLaurin.
Go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5. Throwing is Daniel. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is brought in. away. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
King, Bill King, Bill King. Great, set. Delta.
On play action, here's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down throw for Hurts. Middle, and he's got ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Philadelphia.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get them back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 69, 9, Buffalo 18.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. On the run to the right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Ready.
Daniels to throw on second down. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Eagles 14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And caught left side by Goddard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a game.
Here now, third and 5. To throw is Hurts. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Here's Daniel. That's to Crosby Merritt. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 1.
The motion man here is McClure.
41-yard line.
On second down, it's Daniel. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Eagles recover the football. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch. But got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 33-yard line.
Come on. 60 boxes. Cougar 19.
They'll motion over Samuel. Look wide. Get this one complete.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. Back guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
King, Phil King! Phil King! Great.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good. For the Eagles.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles are able to cut the deficit to 10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes the return. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
35-yard line.
19 Lions.
The motion man here is McClure. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first down, Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Now pass deep from McClure. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
19, 60 Bobcats. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Jamie Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Great, set. Right, anyone, huh?
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. A short throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
19 Charger.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Right side, that's made by McLaurin. And he's into the end zone yet again. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Washington. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season.
77 Wolf.
The motion man here is McLaurin. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Count Good, check.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
33-yard line.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. As this defense is unable to hold, gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll let this go for Goddard. That is brought in. And he'll take this one in. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go. Nice. Cut back. Buffalo 18.
Daniels now on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. To the goal line and in. Krosky Merritt, touchdown Commander. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Commanders 49, Eagles 28. Naimi Fairbairn set to
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Very good. Nelson!
Bell runs to the right here with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. That's all right around the 45-yard line.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
19 left.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Commanders.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 25, here's 2nd and a yard.
70, 65, 75.
Throwing now, Daniel. He's hit as he throws. He throws to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
18.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. That's to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. The motion man here is McClure. To the air again is Daniel. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
That is caught, and he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal. His 4th TD grab of the season. So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
18 Cardinal.
The Commanders will
on the zone read. He'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 of the 47.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his second touchdown tonight. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer.
Eagles 35. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
65.
That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Second and 10. The motion man here is McClure. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. On first and 10, it's Hurts. And he just does pick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. They'll look to throw again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to...
That one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izzian. And the Commanders are going to take over just shy of midfield.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own
Ready?
8-yard line.
18, 19, set up. 18.
On first down, Daniel. That is underneath, and it's Krosky Merritt. He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 43, here's second down and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
Dragon 60. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders first down. A gain of 5.
19,
First down, Washington.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Samuel has it working the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Here we go.
The motion man here is McClure.
Mikey, let's go.
Throwing again, Daniel. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
This taken at the 5. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
to 60. Count to 60. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 70.
Here's Daniel. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 32 yards.
First down, Washington.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. 19 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's Samuel on the screen. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
The Washington first down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Daniels gonna throw again. Moving to his right. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The motion man here is McLaurin. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Commander stretched things out even further. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Eagles first down.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. 2nd down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
2nd down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Let's go now. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A run with Barkley. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Eagles, first down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Here's Barkley. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game. And
oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll try to pitch it, but the ball is loose. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
you have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang, Panther 11, Panther 11, go!
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And a nice return here as well. It takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be brought down there. That'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.